Hello and welcome to Then What Happened. Education, learning, what you know. We all know some stuff, some things. Materials, books, readings, reports, doctoral dissertations, all sorts of things that are put together with knowledge, with understanding or education. Being educated doesn't necessarily mean attending a university. I've known some very smart, intelligent people who were taught skills, trades, work, sometimes very hard work, but they knew it in a very intelligent way. And they were able to understand it and to put it into practice in a way that benefited them and others. So using what we know, putting it to work. Because see, just the fact that you are educated, that you have learned some things, may not be very beneficial in itself. Oh, I like knowing and learning just for the sake of learning. I've always enjoyed studying and research and finding out new things about me, about the past, about other people, about life in general, about the history of different places in the world. Knowing things is a very intricate part of our being human, but utilizing it can help you change those things that need to be changed. Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. He was an advocate of that. Learning what is right, learning what is necessary, learning what to do on a daily basis, learning a routine. Sometimes we can solve issues just by developing a routine. If you have a problem in some area, look for a way, look for understanding and an education in that area to help you do better, to help you go further, to help you correct something that is not going right in your life. Cooking is one of those things that a lot of people do well in a different way. They learn their own way of making that work. I like to cook. I enjoy it. I learned a lot of what I know, the basic idea and function of cooking from my mother. And one of the things that I learned really young when she taught me some things about cooking is don't turn the fire up too high, because most people ruin good food by trying to cook it either too quickly or with too much fire, with too much heat. And turning that up too much can take something that would have been good otherwise and turning it into something not so good. So she was always talking about you don't need that much heat, you don't need that much fire, turn that down. Simple understanding of things, of education that you have. For example, what are you going to do with the learning you have done to this point? Not just what you're talented in or what you're good at, but the things you've learned. How can you put that into practice to change your world, to change the world that you function in, to change the way things are? A lot of the things we have now, the great conveniences that we share, the great things that we enjoy having to make our life easier, came from someone's learning, someone's education, almost entirely. From the food we eat to seasoning. Can you imagine when early man ate things they encountered, hunters and gatherers, with no seasoning? How different that was. Of course, that was all they knew. But man, thank God for seasonings, for salt, for pepper, for ingredients that make our life so much better. And someone had to learn that. So as you're progressing through the course of your life, not just in the area of your expertise, not just in the area of your skill set that you utilize in order to make your living, but in everything you do and everything you participate in. Endeavor to learn, to be educated in those areas, and you will find a calmness to that, a calmness in knowing. Thank you for watching Then What Happened? Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.